Gen 2 time, guys. Come on. You know the drill. You've seen Gen 1. Hopefully you've seen the last video. If not, please go back and watch it. Drop a like. Drop a comment if you want. I'll read the comments. I'll respond to all of them. But we've got Gen 2 in front of us. Good gen. We've got some pretty cool Pokemon coming up here, and we're going to rank them. I've changed the ranking slightly from the last one. I've still got the My Team at the top, but I've just changed it from the S to D. I've just done excellent, cool, good, okay, and not my favourite, rather than doing the S to D, because it doesn't really make sense. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit more understandable for where I'm ranking them. Right then, first up we have Chikorita. Now, Chikorita's pretty cool. I actually prefer it. But I'm going to drop in cool to begin with. Quite like Bayleaf. I think Bayleaf is an excellent fun, like kind of mid evolution. And then we got Meganium, is it? Yeah, Meganium. Meganium is excellent as well. I really like Meganium. It's been a while since I've played the Gen 2 games. So I will have to decide who my starter is going to be throughout this video. But we got Chikorita. Yeah, I'm not really the biggest Typhlosion fan. I'm going to put Quilava in. It's a pretty solid evolution line, to be honest. I just wish they'd kept the fire on the neck, because that was like the main appeal of, Typhlosion. But they got rid of it in the 3D. Totodile, I really do like Totodile. Croconaw is quite cool. I kind of like him, but he gets this weird kind of like caveman like tummy thing. I don't know what it is. For Alligator, he's probably gonna go there. I'm gonna put him on my team for the moment. I'm gonna put him there just for now. Ooh. Is that Sentret? Yeah, Sentret and Furret. Yeah, Sentret's pretty cool. He's good. He's like a nice little Route 1 fella. Who's good. Yeah, they're hanging in there. To be fair, Ladia's cool, but I quite like what they did with Ladian. To be honest, Ladian. Spinarak. It's got a nice shiny. It goes to kind of a blue. I'm going to drop him in good again, though, but Ariados can go in cool, because I quite like the design. Not many spider Pokemon, now I think of it. So it's quite a nice design. Crobat is pretty good. I mean, I'd like to put him on my team, to be honest. I have used Crobat once before. I think it's brilliant final evolution, to be honest. It was something, it was well deserved, at least. I'm going to drop Crobat in there. Chinchou up next, and Chinchou's a pretty cool water type Pokemon. I believe it's an electric type as well. I'm gonna drop Chinchou in cool. I'm gonna drop him in cool. But to be honest, the evolution, I'm gonna drop in good, because I felt like the evolution could have been slightly better, if I'm being honest. I don't know. It kind of goes from this like whimsical little fish to this like dope. Like this dopey fish. I'm not the biggest fan. Pichu. Pichu's cool. They added a lot of baby Pokemon into this. I think there's about... I'm just trying to look across. I think there's about 8 baby Pokemon that they added in this generation. There's quite a few. Clefairy's good. We didn't need a... Sorry, I'm so much Jigglypuff hate in these last 2 videos. But we didn't need a baby Pokemon for that, and we didn't really need one for Clefairy, if I'm being honest. But I just prefer Clefairy in general. Togepi is cool. I like Togepi. Togetic's pretty great. Doesn't really come much until, obviously, Togekiss comes in later on. Natu... Yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the design. It's kind of like a little... It gives Egyptian vibes, to be honest. Xatu, yeah, good evolution. Gives kind of like the Indian, what are those? The heads on top of the heads. What are they called? I'm gonna put an image up right now. What are they called? Totems, the totem poles. Mareep. I do like Mareep. I think it's a cool Pokemon. Flaffy, I'm gonna put in good. I still don't understand the whole. Oh, I guess it's blue there, and then he goes pink, and then it's yellow. Okay, I'm gonna put Fluffy in there. Fluffy can go in there. Ampharos is gonna join my team. I've used Ampharos in my what was it? Pokemon Y playthrough. Obviously, used Mega Ampharos as well. I think Mega Ampharos is just cool. I don't know what else they could have done with him, to be honest. The design, I'm just trying to think what could they have added. So the hair is quite cool in that respect. Blossom, I don't think it really fits like the evolution line, because it goes obviously Oddish would work, but then Gloom gets the bulbs on the head, which makes sense for Vileplume. But yeah, I'm gonna put Blossom down here. Cool design Pokemon, but not one I'd really use. It's just kind of good. And let's see, is this Marill? That's another one I always get confused with. Is Azurill the baby one? Azurill's the baby one. Marill's cool. I like, it does the trick. Azumarill is obviously a lot cooler. I quite like Azumarill. The shiny's lovely as well. Sudowoodo, an excellent Pokemon. I really like it. Great shiny. I've used it a few times. Politoed. Lovely Pokemon, yeah. Some of the Pokemon in Gen 2, I mean, they're not specifically ones I'd go out of my way to put my team in playthroughs. But there's quite a few standout ones that when I do play through Gen 2 games, I would choose, Hoppip, that is. Yep, Hoppip. I kind of like it. It's a nice grass-type Pokemon. But I'm going to put it... No, I'm going to put the whole evolution line in cool because I think it works really nicely. I think Jumpluff's a great fun evolution. It's probably my favourite in terms of... Well, they kind of made... they made Eldegoss, was it? The one with the big kind of pollen ball on the head. And I wasn't really the biggest fan of that one. Apom, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It didn't really need an evolution. But I guess it did then because... on its own, Apom's a bit weird. It was a bit weird. It's not really good until its evolution. And like on its own, it's kind of just a random Pokemon. Sunkern's pretty cool. Not that great, but Sunflora I really like. I think Sunflora is a pretty iconic Pokemon. Certainly one I've got a lot of fondness for. Yanma, again, another one of those Pokemon that like, unless they got an evolution, like Gen 4 saved so many Gen 2 Pokemon. So many Gen 2 Pokemon. There's about we've got Murkrow and Misdreavus down there. We'll get onto that in a sec, but I like it. Dragonfly, it's based off. Sorry, we just got to get straight to Wooper. Wooper's going straight to excellent. I love Wooper. I've got a little Wooper plush down there. In fact, let me go grab it. Here he is. Look at him. Little fella. I picked him up at Pokemon EUIC when I was there in April. Yeah, back there in April. I thought if I'm going to get one... He's not going to sit down now. He's just going to... Yeah, if I was going to get one, I'd get a little Wooper. But yeah, Wooper's pretty cool. I like what they did with Paldean Wooper. And I believe it's Clodsire instead of... Clodsire? Yeah, I quite like what they did with that. I think it was brilliant. Espeon, pretty... It's good, but it's not my favourite of the evolutions, I'll be honest. So I'm going to put both of them in good. Same with Umbreon. Umbreon's cool, but I'm not like an Umbreon like mega fan like some people are. There's obviously a lot of kind of people who like Umbreon. I quite like Leafeon and Glaceon as opposed to those two evolutions. But Murkrow, I quite like Murkrow, to be honest. Murkrow is probably my favourite of those ones that didn't get an evolution till later on. Not sure why. I just quite like the design of like a kind of... It's kind of got like a witch's hat and a witch's broomstick tail. I just think it's a cool design Pokemon. Slowking, in between cool and good for me. I'm probably going to put cool. I like the design. It's something different. Not too fond of the Galarian variants. I'm not sure if they're variants or evolutions. Gala was the one gen that I just didn't really vibe with. So I'm not too sure whether they're separate evolutions or just variants. But Slowking's pretty cool. He's alright. Misdreavus, again, it's an alright design, but it's like, without the evolution did that Pokemon so many wonders. So I'm going to put it in okay, to be honest. Unknown, I'm gonna put in excellent. I think it's not even like that. It's a good Pokemon. It's just so cool to have this kind of like ancient Pokemon with the writing and that. I think it's awesome. One that I kind of wish we saw more in the games, to be honest, or they utilised slightly better. Wobbuffet, yeah, he's again, good. I'm gonna put him in good. I only really like him because he was with Jesse and James for a while. But in terms of like he got the baby Pokemon, but it's just, yeah. Girafarig, cool, nice design. Farigiraf was the evolution they brought in Paldea. Definitely did the Pokemon some favours, but again, it's kind of just like a standalone Pokemon. But I love the design for it. Pineco, in between good. I quite like Pineco, but I wasn't the biggest fan of Forretress, simply because there's just such a big jump. If you know what I mean, like the color palette just goes out the window, like a Pinecone to like this gigantic military tank. That looks like a Mario character. Dunsparce, excellent. I mean, his evolution, man. Pokemon trolled everyone so bad. Like, literally, people were begging for a good evolution. They just gave it like an extra bit of body. Dunsparce is pretty chill. How can you hate on the guy? Gligar, he's got his tongue out. He's a bit freaky, to be honest. He's a bit of a freaky one. He's got the tongue hanging out and the arms in the air. So he's a little bit freaky. I'm going to pop him in cool, because he's got a nice shiny as well. Another one of my favourite shinies. Steelix, excellent. I think he's just a beast. Like, Onyx is cool, but Steelix, man, that's how you do an evolution. Mega Steelix as well is top notch. In fact, I'd quite like to put Steelix on my team here, so I'm going to drop both those two in. The way I'm doing, by the way, the Megas. If I put the Pokemon in the team, I'm just going to put the Mega Evolution in the team as well. So, Snubbull. It's just kind of there. It's like a little mutt. Like, who goes... it's always like some big, bald, muscular bloke that'll own a Snubbull. It's always one of them. And Granbull, yeah, it's okay. Quillfish, yeah, he's just there. Yeah. Let's drop Igglybuff down. Just get down there. You can just stay there for a little bit. Scizor, again, awesome Pokemon. Really cool. Mega Scizor, I'm going to pop him in cool because there's not like mega... Well, I say that there's not a super amount of change, but there is a change. I kind of like it basically just makes the details a lot sharper. To be honest, I kind of wish they'd done just a bit more, but you know what? That's fine. It does a trick. Shuckle, I don't think this one ever got an evolution. It's just kind of there. He's just good. Heracross, he's up on my team, to be honest. Heracross is such a good Pokemon. I really like Heracross. I think the Mega Evolution, again, just like I said with Pinsir in the last video, just a great Mega Evolution. Sneasel, good. But again, without that evolution in Gen 4, it's just like what's it doing? Like, what, like, hello? Like, I don't know in the old games, because I've not played the original. I played Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So I'm not actually sure how good they are without their evolution, but Teddiursa, just chilling. Kind of like Ursaring, I think it's a cool evolution. Slugma, again, pretty cool. Magcargo, I like that the shell's like the kind of molten steel. I believe it's molten steel type thing. Swinub, yeah, it's cool, but it's like, again, without Mamoswine, you really realise that it's like they're unfinished. They feel, a lot of the Pokemon in Gen 2 to me feel unfinished. You know what I mean? Corsola, I'm going to put it in excellent. Cool colour palette, cool Pokemon. Not that I'd use it on my team, but like, still have it around. Remoraid, I'm not a Remoraid fan. I think it looks like the fish that swims up your cock when you piss in the Amazon River. I mean, look at the teeth. Not my favourite at all. I don't know how it goes. Well, I don't know. It just looks like the kind of... I don't know. We just put it in not my favourite. Octillery's kind of cool. just wish that did a bit more going on with the evolution, but it's cool. It's cool, I suppose. Delibird, cool as well. Like, what is it? Santa is a bird, as a Pokemon? Like, what's going on with that? You know, like, who made that Pokemon? Like, what was going on? Mantine. I wish we'd seen an evolution above. We saw Mantike, another baby one, but we didn't see any further evolution. I would have loved to have seen another evolution for that. Skarmory's good. I'm not the biggest Skarmory fan, I'll be honest. I've just not really been the biggest Skarmory fan. Houndour, cool. Houndoom, again, like a pretty nice and consistent evolution line. It basically just the step up, exactly what you want. Mega Houndoom though, just again, it's in fact I'd kind of like to put Houndoom up in my. I'm basically just putting all the Mega Pokemon. What am I doing? I've literally just put all the Mega Pokemon. I'm like the bog standard Gen 2 player. I've just put all the Pokemon in that have a Mega Evolution. See, what do I do now? See, for Alligator I kind of like, but Seadra is that Seadra or Kingdra? I didn't even bother searching it up. I'm such an idiot. It's excellent. Would I put it in my team though? We've got decisions. It is a very cool Pokemon. I'm gonna pop it in and I'm gonna make some changes. I think I'm gonna make a change. Feraligatr is my favourite though out of the starters. Let's put in excellent at the moment. Fanpy, I don't know how to pronounce the names, or else never have done. Fanpy, it's cool, like it, not bad. Donphan, again, pretty cool. I really like the Paradox forms though. I think they're brilliant. Porygon, is that Porygon 2 yet? Porygon 2. I kind of like it. I don't know. It's cool, but it's not excellent, I must admit. Only because I kind of like the blocky aspect of the original one, and then they just made him smooth. Stantler, yeah, it's cool. I wish I'd given it a Form 1 with a red nose. That would have been nice. But in terms of Pokemon, I used it a little bit in my playthrough, but not too much. Smeargle, I think, is excellent. I really like Smeargle. The shiny itself is cool. It's just a cool Pokemon. It's had some gorgeous card artworks over the years. Tyrogue, I put in cool. Hitmontop, I'd probably put slightly above actually. And yeah, okay, we didn't need Jinx in the first place. We don't need Smoochum. Smoochum, yeah. Elekid, I kind of like. Elekid, and the same. In fact, I'm gonna put excellent for these two because I did like Electabuzz and Magmar. They're not my favourites. You know, they're not my favourites. You'll see in the last video I've done that. But in terms of the evolution line they got the baby form, they got the middle stage, and then they got that final stage, Electivire and the other one, Electivire and Magmortar. So it rounds off the evolution, lovely. Miltank, yeah, cool. Blissey, I mean, it's just a tank. It's an XP grind. I'm going to put an excellent for the XP grind. Right, okay, on to the legendaries now. Albeit not Larvitar. Now, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. Who is my favourite? I kind of chop and change between who's my favourite, to be honest. I think the three of them as legendaries are great, though. And I'm not going to put Biassy here like I did with the legendary birds, but I'm going to put them all in excellent. Because they are, in terms of the free legendaries, you always tend to get like free legendaries. Or like some similar matching ones, whether it's mythicals or. But I think these are the best in terms of the generations. I think that these three, the backstory, I would have loved to have seen some more into the story in the games, but they're just a great addition. Larvitar's cool. Pupitar, I kind of get it. Kind of goes into a cocoon, I'm guessing, type of thing. So it makes sense, but then to go that drastically from that to, I'm not too sure. I'll put it in cool. I'll keep it in cool because it's a nice evolution line. Tyranitar, awesome. It's a pretty good pseudo legendary. I'll give him that. Probably one of the best. And Mega Tyranitar again. The thing with Megas for me, there's very few that don't make it into excellent or the top tiers. They are just so good. You can tell there's some biasy, but Mega Evolution is just superb. Again, legendaries for this game were brilliant. Ho-Oh and Lugia, I'm not going to decide between which one's better. They are both just brilliant. Both incredible box legendaries. And Celebi, I'm going to put down... I'll put in excellent, because in terms of the mythicals, I kind of prefer the earlier mythicals to some of the later ones. But I'm happy with that. I mean, in terms of my team, I'm missing one member. And usually I tend to go for a fire type. So let's have a little browse. There's not many fire types in this game. I certainly don't remember using a Gen 2 fire type during my playthrough, I must admit. But in terms of who else I'd like to see on my team, I wouldn't have minded seeing kind of Houndoom. So in that case, I'd kind of like to put Houndoom up to my team. Let's have a little review. I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. I mean, if there was one Mega Evolution I'd use, it would probably be Mega... Probably would be Mega Heracross. Just think it's a really cool Pokemon. Gets a really good buff as well. Some of the Megas were broken. But yeah, no, I'm quite happy with that. Tell me what you think down below. And I believe Gen 3, I think it has more Pokemon actually. It has about 50 more than Gen 2 does. Or it's like, there's quite a few more Pokemon in Gen 3, I think. But yeah, quite happy with that. We'll get on to Gen 3 in the next video. And I'll have to make like a little rank. I'll have to make a ranking at the end of which team I preferred out of all the teams I've made at the top as well. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.